Well, joining us to look deeper into the Saints is Alex Anderson. Alex?
Well, Paul, when you look at the New Orleans Saints' first-round picks for the last 5 years, it's easy to see their dedication to improving the defense. In fact, Mark Ingram in 2011 has been their only offensive pick in the first round since Robert Meacham back in '07. While the Black and Gold have certainly got plenty of playing time from players like Malcolm Jenkins and Patrick Robinson, they really hit home runs with Kenny Vaccaro last year and Cameron Jordan in 2011. Vaccaro started 14 games this season, racking up 62 tackles, 1 forced fumble, and 1 interception. He also brought his hard-hitting, aggressive attitude to Rob Ryan's new defense, something that wasn't seen in New Orleans for quite a while. Cameron Jordan also flourished in Ryan's system with 12.5 sacks and 2 forced fumbles last season, and is now being considered one of the top pass rushers in the league. While the defense showed record improvement last season, the Saints still have found ways to bolster their explosive offense in the later rounds of the draft. There's no question New Orleans found diamonds in the rough with Jimmy Graham, who was a third-rounder in 2010, and Marcus Colson, who was the 252nd pick in '06. But they may have struck gold again in the 5th round last year with Oklahoma wideout Kenny Stills. Stills was phenomenal for the Black and Gold last season. In fact, the best QB rating when aiming at a single receiver last year was Drew Brees to Stills with a 139.3, 10 points higher than any duo in the league. So, Paul, Saints fans out there may want to watch more than just the first round because, as we've heard, Sean Payton and Mickey Loomis have proven during their time in the Big Easy, they know how to find quality players later in the draft.
Alex, so very true.
Now, KTVS 3 Sports.
District 1-5A in Louisiana usually comes down to the last few weeks of the season, and this year it's no different. Last night it was Parkway and Byrd both putting their undefeated district records on the line for the 2nd straight season. Now, this game was a tight one throughout. We'll pick it up with less than 2 minutes to go. Byrd with their backup quarterback in for the 2nd straight week. It's Deuce Caston. He airs one out to Sahil Dewan for the 52-yard touchdown pass. What a play by the Yellow Jackets. The backup quarterback getting the job done, and this game is tied up at 17. We'd go into overtime where each team has a chance to score in the OT period. Byrd with it first. Caston again, this time on a quarterback keeper. He takes the ball to the outside and is in for the go-ahead touchdown, and Byrd takes a 24-17 lead, but Parkway still with a chance to tie, and they give it to Keandre Woodtee, the sophomore quarterback. One final chance on 4th and goal, and his pass falls incomplete, and Byrd pulls off the stunning 24-17 win over Parkway and breaks their 2-game losing streak to the Panthers. Benton currently holds the top spot in Louisiana 1-4A, but the Tigers are putting their lead on the line tonight at home against Minden. Minden's offense, led by sophomore quarterback Antonio Rivette, is trying to rebound following a shutout against North DeSoto last week, but has its hands full with the Benton defense that has smothered district opponents all season. Benton celebrating homecoming and senior night tonight in the Tigers' final home game of the season. Minden wins a thriller, 25-24. In 3A, Booker T. Washington plays Green Oaks tomorrow in the annual Soul Bowl, which has a very special meaning this year. Tatum Everett sat down with a man who was part of that Lions' greatest season 50 years ago.
As a record-breaking crowd with
Now, KTVS 3 Sports.
Louisiana Tech took their unblemished Conference USA record on the road today when the Bulldogs traveled to Southern Miss to renew the rivalry in Dixie. Louisiana Tech bringing back the white helmets today for the first time since 1967. The Golden Eagles led 7-3 at halftime, but the Bulldogs offense brought the heat in the second half. On the second play, actually, Cody Sokol to Kenneth Dixon, and number 28, like he always does, will do the rest. Dixon all the way down the sidelines for that 84-yard touchdown. A big play as the momentum completely changes for the Bulldogs. They're up 10-7. Arkansas took a break from SEC play to host UAB in a homecoming matchup. It's the first time the Razorbacks and the Blazers have ever met. The Hogs trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. We'll go to the first quarter. First possession for Arkansas. Jonathan Williams straight up the middle for the easy touchdown, and Arkansas takes the early 7-0 lead. Next possession for the Razorbacks. This time it's Alex Collins who will take the handoff here, follow his lead lineman and into the end zone, and Arkansas goes up 14-0. Next possession for Arkansas, Brandon Allen with the snap again. He's going to dump it off to Williams. Williams with great vision to find the open space, runs for 17 yards and a touchdown, and Arkansas is up 21-0.
Just lit up.
Northwestern State has won 3 of their last 4, but they're in the middle of the toughest Southland stretch right now when the Demons travel to face Conway and face Central Arkansas. But the Demons get blown out by the Bears 58-35. The depleted NSU defense couldn't contain the UCA offense, who scored 37 first-half points alone.